All right, so Jason Kritzler going to lead us off. Like I said earlier, Jason is a returning state qualifier for the Warriors and a senior, and he's battle-tested, and can't think of a better guy to get us started tonight.
Yep, Jason's going to have to set the tone high first period, bring out intensity, keep that match pace going, because it's going to set the stage for the rest of the athletes who are going to fall right behind him tonight. So always starting off the gate, you want to start off strong. You want to get points on the board no matter what. So let's see if you can get after it right away.
That's sophomore Will Heinrichs stepping on the mat for the Ankeny Hawks. Chris immediately starts hand fighting, pushing for inside position, jacks up an underhook, and there's a high C. If he can finish this, looks to crack back, elevates to a single leg.
Get it up.
Gets it nice and high, just got to keep him in bounds. And he's behind him.
Got to return him there.
Tosses him down to the mat.
Wow.
And here he goes. He's already trying to dig out the arm bar. Crossface. Good aggression by Kritz right out of the gate. Didn't waste any time.
20 seconds.
To you and me, we could see that high crotch coming a mile away because we've seen it hit him so many times from that underhook. Loves to be right there. Now, one tricky thing, I don't know what you guys at home can see as Kritz lets him escape, is it's really hard to see the out-of-bounds line from our seat with the glare of the light. So there's a purple line on the outside of that black mat. So if it appears that, oh my gosh, why are they stopping it, you might not be seeing the line.
Absolutely. Very, very faint. I can only imagine have that view from at home. That it might seem like that call could go either way, but we'll make sure that you get the right calls.
Yeah, absolutely, and offer our own opinions on what it should have been too. But we have two really good officials here tonight, Lanny Brand, and the name of the other official escapes me, but Lanny's been doing this a long time and does an excellent job, and I watched them both in the first match, seated right next to Jim McCombs, and he was had a lot of positive to say about officiating. Kritz looking for a whip over, and Henrich has his leg on the edge of the mat, but right there, they're out of bounds.
We got exactly 20 seconds on the clock, 2-1 in favor of Kritzler of Norwalk.
Kritz needs to stay aggressive here, continue to beat him up a little bit. There's another shot, and Kritz letting him in a little deep there, and gives up the 2 right in the final 7 seconds. So he's down 3-2 with about 2 seconds to go here.
Heinrichs gonna take the lead there with that last second takedown, 3-2.
Kritz defers. And Henrich is gonna go underneath. Like to see, looks like, and this happened in the first match. Henrich, I think, has a bloody nose or bloody lip. Something of that nature. So Kurt just kind of quit wrestling there in the last 20 seconds. Got to make sure he get back on pace here. And I don't think we've started a whole lot of duels at 195 this season. So that's different for the guys especially the big guys when they're used to being towards the end.
Absolutely, that definitely makes a difference. Well, we're just about to start underway in the second period here. Ankeny's Heinrich is going to go underneath. He has a 3-2 lead entering the second period here. Kritz is going to cover, and we're going to be underway here in the second period.
Look for Kritz. He's really trying to catch that wrist and get to his arm bar series. He does a really nice job with his chicken wing, but having trouble digging it out. And he's kind of wrestling on his knees a little bit. Like to see him get on his toes, and doing a good job of controlling Heinrichs here as he comes across with a crossface. But we got to get it there. There, solid breakdown. Catch the wrist.
Run it over.
Get him down.
You almost like to see a little, almost like a cheap tilt there when he runs it over a little bit.
Henrich escapes.
So we're back.
Kritz has got to move his feet and get on the attack here. He's down 4-2, and this is a big match for the Warriors to get us started.
Absolutely. I mean, we got the first takedown. Norwalk did. Jason Kritzler came out 20 seconds in. High crotch, picked it up. Finished, got the first 2 takedown.
Yeah, definitely want to see him get back to that high C. That's his bread and butter.
We are about 1 minute left here in the second period. Ankeny's Heinrich is in the lead here with a 4-2. point difference.
I feel like Jason is chasing a little bit, but he's got to get his hips back here, make him pay.
Heavy
Hips
on
back.
the hips, get those laces
Stuff
down.
the head. Don't let his head out. There you go.
There we
and
go.
oh, don't press though. Don't press. Felt like that headlock pancake series. Jason might have been pressing a little bit there. Motion like that. That's where he's tough.
He's got to push and pull, set it up, level change, and when you're going to hit it, you got to go hard. These are experienced wrestlers out here right now, so no half shots.
Another shot. And he's got Kritz's leg up in the air again. Kritz putting the hip pressure on him with 10 seconds here.
10 seconds.
Got a belly whip on him as he tries to run the corner. 4 seconds. Kritz squares up again.
We're going to hold off. Norwalk's Jason Kritz is going to hold off there. No points. Norwalk's Kritzler.
He looks to the corner. Coach Schmidt tells him to go down. Coach Brown shouting some encouraging words to him. And here we go, down 4-2 in the third, 2 minutes to go.
This is going to be a big
immediate
period.
stand up. It was almost looked like a lock hands. Lanny tried to get down. I'm not sure if he did. He lifts and returns Kritz, and he's got him bellied out flat. Kritz has got to build a base here.
Come back up, build your base, get your head off the mat, get your knees under you. Maybe a little knee slide up right here on the edge of the mat.
Right into it, and he's out. Good job by Kritzler.
All right, Kritzler within one here, a minute and 30 left on the clock, third period. Both wrestlers on their feet here. Jason Kritzler's got to get his offense going. He's got to set the tone right here.
And as you can see, Henrich is being smart. He's been circling to the left ever since we hit that high crotch to his right side. There's the underhook, like I said, but you're right. Kritz is down by a point. He's got to be on the attack.
This is where you have to have that sense of urgency. Know where you're at, know the clock, know where the out of bounds is, and you got to get that fire going right here. How bad do you want it? Dig deep.
Henrich is just tying up the wrist. Kritz has got to get to his offense. There's a shot. Nothing yet. And he reaches up over the head. And he gets the takedown for a 6-3 lead. Kritz stands up. Another big return by Henrich. He's got Kritz down. There's still time here. Kritz is going to get a fresh start. Oh.
Got blood time here.
Well, they called a point. I don't know what for. All right, 30 seconds here. Kritz needs to explode. He's not out of it yet. Oh, locked hands. Gets whipped back down. He needs to free his arm. 30 seconds here, Kritz. Got to build a base. Henrich has got a good, solid right on him, though.
He's on his toes. He's making Kritz feel that weight on top. We got 15 seconds and counting down on the clock left here in the third period. Ankony's Henrich looks to be in favor here, 6-4 as the ticks wind down. Looks like that's what's going to end up here. Ankony with the win at 195.
He's going to put Ankony up on the board, 3-0. And we come out to 220 pounds, where Norwalk will counter with Hunter Blomgren. And Ankony has Alex Schweite.
Like we talked about earlier here, you can't give up bonus points in these types of situations, but you want to get bonus points. That's really what it's going to come down to at end. So we're best case scenario, 3-0 is not bad right now. After the first meet, you just don't want to give up any bonus points here. So
absolutely, you got to take it
very early. We got a lot of the wrestling still to do.
Yeah, we got a lot to go here. As Blomgren tries a pass by, it's him and Schweite tie up. Blomgren definitely taking some ground here. Looks to jack up that arm again as Schweite retreats out of bounds, and I saw him throw that headlock in the opening match.
Yeah, we're looking at Hunter Blomgren, a junior, and Alex Schweite is going to be his senior year right now. So got about a week left in his senior year. Two experienced wrestlers.
Blomgren working that underhook again. Trying to jack both double unders here. Trying to get to it. Schweity's just running backwards.
I don't know. You can't really back up too much. You got to be careful getting called for stalling in this situation.
And there's a pass by. There's more offense. There we go. Body lock. Body
big.
lock.
There's
He gets two. Now we give Blom a chance to go to work on top, and that's really where he makes his money.
1 minute left here in the first period in favor of Norwalk's Blomgren, up 2-0 over Schweity of Ankeny.
Blomgren covers on the left of Schweity, looking for a chop on his toes. See, that's what I'm talking about, the difference right there. Blomgren is up on his toes, riding tough, and just pressuring Schweity down.
Really good.
Yep.
We got a great angle up here. I mean, he's making him carry his weight. He's on his toes.
Pressure forward.
And he's out to the side. He's driving. He's driving on his toes.
And he's got a half. He's got him in trouble.
That could be a
fall. Boom!
That could be a fall, folks. That looks
I don't know how it's not a pin.
Wow. From our angle, he looks buried.
Looks like maybe he needs to get his weight a little higher on top. He's got 20 seconds. Looks like Schweity might have that one arm up above, and he fights through. But that's 3 near falls with 10 seconds to go. That'll be there again. I think Hunter just got to get a little more of his weight centered. It looks like he only had a leg kind of covering that one arm, and handing him a butcher.
Wow, that's a great way to end the first period there. Norwalk's Blomgren is going to go up 5-0. We got 2 minutes on the clock right now, starting the second period. Blomgren's going to start off of the bottom position, look for a quick escape, and get right back to the offense there.
And tripods up. Schweity tries to kick a leg out.
Slide,
yep.
Kind of. Can't sit on bottom, though. We got to keep moving here.
He's
keep going, putting it together.
Trying to hit that knee slide. Be careful that Schweity doesn't lock up a cradle here, and Blomgren's to his feet, and he's out. 6-0 in favor of the Warrior. And there he goes, right back to those double unders, and there's that headlock I was telling you about. And Blomgren works his way to the edge of the mat. And I see Coach Brown hollering, drop down to a single leg when he throws that headlock. Officials confer about something, not sure what. Hopefully it was saying you might want to think about calling the Ankeny wrestler for stalling, and there it is.
Yep. That's one thing about wrestling. You can't hide wherever you go. It's you, your opponent, and a ref.
Here comes the double underhooks again, and Schweity's backing straight up. He's on skates. Blomgren trying to throw it by.
Blomgren getting very aggressive here. Has a lead 6-0 right now.
And he wants to go big. He wants to put Schweity on his back. And he's hungry for it.
That's exactly what the Warriors need.
Yep, there's another stall call, making it 7-0. If he can step out in front of this and jack it up just like that.
Oh, he's sitting. There it is. There's 2.
Oh, he's able to sneak out, but he did get 2 near fall. And now he's got him on his back again.
This could be big.
Boom!
It's called.
Blomgren puts him away. 6-3 Warriors.
32 seconds left in the second period there. Wow, that has the Norwalk crowd on their feet. Warriors are back on top.
And Schweity felt that one. Looks like his neck might be hurting a little bit. And now the big boys are out there. And that means Zach Polensky Jr. from Ankeny will take on sophomore Maddox Borcherding-Johnson, 4th in the state last year, rated number 3 this year. And let's see if Maddox can get out there and get some points on the board for us.
This would be another great match for the Warriors to get some bonus points, really start opening and building that lead. As we're going to start next match, we're jumping down to the light guys. So this would be good to round out some of those bigger guys that we started with, put some more bonus points.
Without a doubt, and he goes for a snatch there. He's chasing Polensky all over the mat. There he works his underhook, double unders. Trying to get him a snap down here.
A little snap
Want to
down,
keep him in
go
bounds.
behind.
He's the 2.
Oh, he's rolled over.
And he just steamrolled him.
Yep.
Just steamrolled him out there. Brought out the
There
snowplow.
it is.
Put him away.
1:15 on the clock in the first period, and that's a fall for Maddox Borgerding Johnson, number 3 in the state.
44 seconds, pushing the team score to 12-3 Warriors.
Wow, that's back-to-back matches right there. That's exactly what you need to get
Yep,
your teammates
momentum
fired
swingers.
up. Crowd's fired up. We're rolling right into the little guys. Here we go.
We got battle of freshmen here. Ben Hansen, rated number 6, and Tyler Harper, both freshmen, both having good seasons. And I know we talked about it before, but immediately you can see the size difference here as Tyler's wrestling. He's a little bit smaller, but has short offense here and trying to hustle, keep his hips back, get his arm free. Yep. Harper does. He's in a position to maybe snake him, but he gets the arm through and gets 2, and they're stopping it. I don't know if
dangerous there, maybe on the knee.
Excuse me, not Cox. Hansen's knee. I think that's what it was. I couldn't tell.
Yep, exactly. So Harper's going to go down. 1:20 on the clock left here, ticking down.
And Hansen immediately goes to a crossface. Good fight out of Harper to get rid of it. And Tyler's trying to move underneath. It's a tall task here, being an underweight 106-pounder, but as he explodes up, nice little knee slide.
Yep. Create that separation, create a lot of action here on bottom, almost like a ball of fury, and just get out. You got to get out in these situations. Start putting some points on the board right now. We're looking at 2-0 in favor of Ben Hansen with 40 seconds winding down here in the first period at 106 pounds.
And he's trying to lock up that cradle. I mean, I see Tyler doing so many things right, and gets the escape. Darn near reversal if he hadn't run out of mat space. But Tyler was doing so many things right there from bottom. He just couldn't quite get away. 28 seconds left here.
That's one of those situations where you can't really tell that outside line from up here if it's in or out, but that's definitely the right call by the refs there. Good call there. We're back on our feet. 15 seconds left here in the first period.
Tyler's got to get on his toes here.
Both guys are very scrappy. A lot of shots here.
Oh, and a nice slide by hit by Hansen.
Hansen's going to look to take a 4-1 lead as we start the second period.
But still a lot of fight out of the Warrior freshman. As Hansen's going to go down, Harper on top. I think I heard Coach Thompson telling him, 1, not 2. Like our positioning with him on our feet, but Tyler doing a good job trying to ride.
Yep.
Staying behind him.
Hips up.
Return and then wisely cuts him.
Yep. 1, not 2. There you go. That's it right there. So let's.
And there's a nice shot.
Got to wrestle up here, Harper.
Got to circle out. He's got the elbow, so Hansen can't get around him, and he squares him up again. Good job countering. He sits right to his hip, and he gets chin whipped over. Tyler's fighting hard, but he's got it on tight, and he gets the fall.
Ben Hansen took the fall. 1:21 on the clock in the second period there. That's going to give the Ankeny Hawks 6 points on the board. Norwalk is leading right now with a score of 12-9.
113 pounds. Ankeny will put out sophomore J.J. Mahan. And the Warriors counter with sophomore Jake McKenzie, who I think I just saw one of those giant heads of Jake's in the crowd. And I want to say that Jake and JJ wrestled at the Bob Sharp invite earlier this year. And I want to say that JJ was the winner in the match. And Jake promptly throws him out of bounds. Wish that would have been in the center of the mat.
Yeah, it looks to be going in definitely in the favor of Mackenzie there with the action, the way it was rolling out of bounds. So we'll see if he can get right back to that.
Yep, he just kind of passed him by and ducked right under the arm, but they're out of bounds.
I do recall last match, J.J. Meehan wrestled Corbin Grace of Ottumwa, and that went the full distance there. That was a pretty good match. I believe J.J. Meehan won with the score of 6-4, I believe. It was definitely 2 points, but very good match that he had. So
against a very game Grace from Ottumwa. That was a good match with a slam called on Grace in a tie match where he had to cut him and then try to get the tying takedown, but he was able to fight off. Monahan was able to fend him off. And Mackenzie in on a single leg on the edge again, and they call Monahan for stalling. And this is the same script from the last match. Be ready for Monahan to take a shot, though. He likes to shoot from distance. Right when he ties up, he'll blast double. But Jake's doing a good job of staying low and closing ground, tying up those arms.
Yep, he was working those elbow ties and taking it across.
See, right here he needed to shoot him off. Really sell the point of the stalling.
Still scoreless here. 1 minute left in the first period.
Jake's just got to keep moving his feet. Monahan likes to play from space, and he is explosive.
Absolutely. Cannot get caught standing still in these types of big matches. Got to always keep moving. Lots of motion. Keep your opponent guessing here.
He goes right to that Russian tie, Jake does. Got the leg, got to look over, and he's whipping him over. Oh!
Lots of action.
Lots of
back
action.
And forth. Wow. 30 seconds and ticking down. First period still scoreless here. Both wrestlers where they started the match on their feet.
Jake's doing a nice job of tying up Monahan's arm when he reaches. Every time Monahan reaches, he reaches right back, trying to get that Russian, where he's had a little bit of success. Not able to score, but he's gotten to JJ. And there he is again on the front head with 5 seconds left here. If he can maybe try to hustle 2 seconds. Not enough. 0-0 at the end of one. Lots of action in a 0-0 match, Coach.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was a lot of scrambles there that really could have gone either way. Definitely right now, Jake McKenzie is the aggressor in this match. We'll see if that continues over here into the second period. Norwalk will defer Ankeny. J.J. Meehan will.
He's going to go neutral.
Go neutral. Back on your feet. Here we go. Still scoreless. Both wrestlers looking
ready
for that
on your
first
toes,
takedown.
Jake. Yep. There's a shot met by a crossface. Jake fought him off nice and a reshot. He's got the single leg on the edge of the mat.
Let's see if he can come
Don't know if
here.
he quite has enough. He needs to pull him back to the center, which he's
Ankeny's
doing. 2! Right on the edge.
Takedown. 1:40 on the clock right now. 20 seconds in. We got our first takedown, second period. Jake McKenzie.
Nice sequence there.
McKenzie taking a 2-0 lead.
Catches the arm, blocks him down.
That looked to be pretty close there. If that wasn't two, that very well could have been one with the stall call there.
Absolutely.
The second one.
Absolutely. And you're right. I forgot. JJ did get called for stalling.
Absolutely. If McKenzie can keep up this match pace, more than likely we're going to see another stall call here some point with 1:15 winding down in the second period.
And Jake's got a good, tough ride on him.
McKenzie, very long arms, riding tough here. J.J. Meehan, very short.
He's got a good, solid ride on him here with a minute left. With a minute left in the period, so good pressure, and he gets another stall call. That makes the score 3-0 in favor of McKenzie. 44 seconds. JJ trying to come to his feet. Jake trying to pull him back down, and he gets the escape. 3-1, 38 seconds to go.
Let's see if McKenzie can get one back here. Definitely a lot of time still left on the clock. 30 seconds.
I believe it's Jake's choice in the third.
Got to get
Keep
back to
moving your
that
feet.
offense.
He's got to move his feet because, like I said, Monahan is explosive.
Very explosive.
And he's quick.
Stall calls are on Meehan, so that's always in favor of the aggressor. We got 2 stall call points out of the action that McKenzie's been creating so far here.
McKenzie's going to go down. Let's see what Jake has in store from bottom, and if Mahan's going to try to ride him, try to go back to his feet. Gets an ankle. Jake's putting it on the mat. Nice job.
Ooh, 5 seconds now. That's exactly what you need.
Yep. Very good job. Now he's just got to stay on his offense here. Stay on his offense. See what I mean when he's tying up that wrist? He's doing a good job of keeping him at bay. And a good fake there by Mahan. So you know a shot's coming, considering that he is down 4-1 at this point. And Jake just keeps taking real estate every time he has that wrist.
Yep, he just keeps driving forward. I don't know. Could almost be another stall call coming up here.
Jake needs to pull him back on.
Looks.
Oh,
nice
out of bounds. That was
by.
close.
That was out. 4-1, 119 left here in the third period.
Mahan was, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe messing with his shoe.
Gotta be ready.
Shot from far
Gotta
away.
be ready.
And they go out of bounds. Now Mahan trying to find his offense a little bit here.
1 minute, 11 seconds. Winding down here, 4-1.
And that's a caution on red.
That was a stall. That was a point for Green.
Oh, because his shoes are untied.
Absolutely. Jake
yes,
McKenzie
so
got a
with
point there.
Two stall calls. That gives McKenzie another point.
Wow, that's a big point right there.
Absolutely.
Unexpected points. You'll take those any day you can get. So let's see.
1:11 to go and a shot right away by Monahan. And he's calling him out of bounds. Jake's got to be ready on the whistle because it's coming. It's coming. He's got to stay low. And now Jake gets a stalling call. Get his hips back here. There we go. Get around. There we go, Jake. Maybe that stall call woke him up a little bit. They go out of bounds, 7-1 with 54 seconds left. Oh, Jake coming up a little.
Looks like maybe a knee.
I think when they went down, his knee
might have got just rolled or tweaked under. Yeah, it looks like he's shaking it out there. Yep. Norwalk McKenzie having a lead right now, 7-1 over Ankony's J.J. Mihan. 54 seconds left here in the third period.
Well, it's gut check time here for both wrestlers, okay? If Mahan's going to have to rally, he's going to have to do it fast, and McKenzie's got to keep his head and just keep battling like he has been. He's been fighting, doing everything right. He's just got to keep his feet moving, stay on top, keep control, and just keep his head about him. Looks like he's walking it off. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think his knee caught Jake's calf right when they came down, or I don't know, Jake's pointing that there's
might be a little blood there or something that we're not seeing from up here.
Yep, and Peter Sands out on the mat, taking care of it. Oh, geez. Jake bleeding all over the place.
Lots of action right now here going on at the 113-pound weight class. Both wrestlers know exactly what's on the line right now. Again, recapping here, Norwalk. Team score 12, Ankeny Hawks 9. Getting both wrestlers cleared off. J.J. Meehan, Ankeny Hawks is going to assume the bottom position. 54 seconds left.
Gets to a chop. Trips him down. Good solid riding right there. Staying behind the arms. And he might, I thought he had a cradle locked up for a second.
It did look like he had that cradle locked up
also
here.
I couldn't tell if Monahan was reaching back on him.
Yep, again, wrestle smart here. 1, not 2.
Good.
There we go, 1, not 2.
Jake circles. He does
Gotta
have a
keep
stall
his
call.
hands down. Gotta keep his hands down. Wrestle smart.
And he's doing a great job tying that arm up. Not going to get a stall call when you shoot.
Yep. He's on that leg. 15 seconds left.
Nice
Pulls
finish.
out. There's 2.
Nice finish, Jake McKenzie.
That is going to cap it off here, folks.
And this is a turnaround
at
from the Ankeny tournament. where JJ pinned McKenzie. Nice job, Jake.
This one's
That's a big win for the Warriors.
9-2 is going to be that final score in favor of Jake McKenzie. Norwalk Warriors team score going to go up 15-9 as we enter the 120-pound weight class.
All right, 120 pounds. Number 1, Trevor Anderson versus Trent Harper from Norwalk. Trent, the state qualifier last year, and Anderson, I believe, was 3rd last year, but a state champ 2 years ago. And with that shoulder brace, tells the story there. He's been out for a while, and this is one of his first competitions back. And he gets a takedown on Harper.
Yep, riding real tight here. Already scoring points within the first 30 seconds of the match.
Harper hit a nice slide by, but Anderson was able to counter, and he's riding high. He's going for blood on Trent. He's trying to get the fall here. Trent's battling. He gets out.
There we go. 2-1.
And Trent's got a little pip in his step. You can tell he's game. He's going to battle.
Both wrestlers
Anderson,
so quick.
And he gets a whip over.
A whip over. Don't give it up here. This is big
And he
points.
gets the pin.
59 seconds left there in the first period. Trevor Anderson with the fall. 6 points awarded to the Ankeny Hawks. That's going to tie up the team score, 15 apiece.
And you knew it coming in. Number 7 versus number 9. It was going to be a dogfight. And this is probably the marquee matchup of the night at 126 pounds, where Ankeny has Cale Cox checking in at number 7, and Norwalk counters with Donovan Card, who, like I mentioned earlier, was a state place winner last year.
Yeah,
These two have met before. They've had some good battles. I think Cox has the lead in the series 2-1, and there's a shot by Donnie right away.
Wow, is he going to finish that? He's got to get his knees under him. He's coming up.
He's caught his ankle. Cox caught his ankle and is trying to hustle around. Donnie's doing a great job of countering it, but Cox is able to get the takedown. Good job by Donnie there to bail, as Cox looked like he was ready to pancake him.
Yep, exactly. Mat awareness to a T right there. Know where you're at. Again, don't give up any big moves. Don't give up any points early on. We got 1:20 left here in the first period.
And Cox is going to cut him. I saw Ankeny's coach, Austin Anderson, signal, let him go, and bring it back on their feet again. Donovan fakes. Really taking some ground here against Cox.
One thing about Donovan Card there, very explosive, very quick when he hits a move. I mean, you almost don't even see it happening because it's so quick. So
Yep.
He's a wrestler that can really wrestle out of any position. It keeps battling, always going forward.
Yeah, and he's a grinder. He will wear you down. The longer, there's another shot in nice and deep, trying to come out the back door. Cox is doing a nice job keeping the counters on him. So he's close to having him back in bounds. If he can elevate this leg.
Let's see if he can score. He's coming around the back.
Cox is trying to spin. Takedown.
Right on the edge of the mat. Wow.
Wow.
Way to battle for points.
And Ankeny Coach Shang Wingo is not happy. They're going to talk about this. They might have been out of bounds. But nope.
Call stands.
Not going to call. Yep.
26 seconds left here in the first period. That takedown just gave Card a 3-2 go-ahead.
And the ride here is going to be big. If he can keep him down, which Donovan's actually a real tough wrestler from the top position. And Cox is able to get the escape with 15 seconds left. Good movement out of Cox there. He hit that switch right as Donnie went to chop.
Absolutely. Looks like we're going to go into the second period here, all tied up at 3 apiece. Team score looking at 15-15.
Card's choice. He's going to defer. And Cox going to take down. I can't say for certain. I think Cox was a place winner last year, too. Sorry, folks, I didn't do all my homework. Caution going to be on Donovan here.
Talk about a lot of great action there already in that first period.
For a total of 6 points being scored. Absolutely. Here's Donovan working his arm
Both
series.
wrestlers know exactly what's on the line. They've met before.
Yep, you can tell they know what the other guy's going to do, too. What really impressed me out of Donovan in that first period was his offense from his feet. I mean, he was close to scoring on two of them.
Absolutely. He's in deep on those.
On those shots.
Cox has some really good defense, though. Grabbing, reaching around, grabbing ankles, grabbing legs.
His shot defense is pretty impressive. I would agree. 4-3, Cox gets the escape. Donovan continues to press.
We're wrestling right on the
There's a shot from Cox, met by Card's hips.
Yep, this is where you got to know where that out of bounds is. You got to wrestle all the way through.
Arm, and he's got him in trouble here.
Scrambling here. Oh, wow. Is this going to be points?
He's saying nothing. He's got to get his hips on top.
Card's got his arm.
Oh, I can't believe they stopped that. That's all right, but it looks like it took a little out of Cox.
Absolutely. That looked a little tough on the shoulder. Mine kind of hurts after looking at that.
Yeah, they'd be carting me off on a stretcher if that's my arm, Coach, without a doubt.
We got about 40 seconds, we'll call it, winding down here, second period. Right now, Ankeny Wrestler is going to hold a 4-3 lead.
And Donovan probably took an ill-advised shot there. He was from far away, as he likes to press the action. 30 seconds here. An escape would do a lot for him.
Yep, right here on the edge of the mat again.
18 ticks, darn near 19. Plenty of time to get one before we go into third period, where it will be Card's choice.
Card's going to take the bottom position. This is your fire offense right now on bottom. You got 18 seconds to get out, get one, put yourself in a better position going into third period.
That's a good job by Cox catching the arm. Donovan's really fighting hard for wrist control. He's almost
a hip heist out there on bottom. 5 seconds left. Looks like Cox.
So close, so close.
Like Cox.
Well, if Card's going to take down, we're going to have a wild third period.
Donovan Card's assuming the bottom position, down 3-6 to Ankeny's Cale Cox.
Caution, top man. It's almost exactly what Donovan did when he covered. Start the second period. Donovan does a far sit out. He's to his feet, but not away yet. Cox trying to load him up, and he's out.
Is. Good, that's what you need. That's your 10 seconds offense right out.
Plenty of time to get the takedown and tie it up, and Donnie's taking ground, being plenty aggressive. I want to see him hit his shots, but not from far away.
Got to lay it on the mat right now. Put it all together. Everything's got to be clean, crisp, and when you hit that move, you're going to have to score. Big shots win big matches right here. We got about 1:30 left winding down.
Don't know what that was there. Their fingers get tied up, or I couldn't tell. Donovan crowding space here. Shot from space. Donnie's just got to get closer to get to his offense.
Yep, wrestling on the edge of the mat here.
Card counters with the whizzer, and we're in that position again we were earlier.
He's kind of just whipping over. I don't know here.
He's trying to arch. And they're going to stalemate that.
Stalemate there on the edge of the mat. 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the clock.
I'd like to see Donovan still stay a little basic. He's only down 2. He's still in this. Doesn't need to go for the home run. But that's not exactly how he's wired either.
A lot of wrestling still on the clock here.
Absolutely.
This is big. Winner of this match is going to boost the team scores.
Break the tie.
In favor either way, absolutely. We're
There's
still
a good
deadlocked
shot.
at 15.
And he's going to try to come out the back door again, but Cox catches that ankle. When he drapes him over, he's got, if he catches this arm here, he's close. He's close. He just needs to sit through.
We got 30 seconds winding down
close
here.
to
This is
having
going to be
it.
really close. This is not where you want to get a stalemate here. Keep
Oh.
moving forward. No. 21
All right,
seconds
21
left.
seconds.
Stalemate call.
Still be done. Still begun.
Both
Get the
wrestlers
takedown.
are on their feet. This is a battle all the way through.
Cox is tired. Donnie fakes. Close the gap.
15 seconds.
Donovan's got to get close the gap and go. Under 10 seconds. It's just not going to quite have enough. Darn good match. And that breaks the team score, putting the Ankeny Hawks ahead 18-15. And we have Carter Davis or Tegan Pfeiffer coming out to face Norwalk's number 6, Grant Harbor.
A lot of action on that last match. Both guys, they're walking off the mat exhausted. Both a lot of great action start to finish there. We're now at match 132 pounds here in favor of Norwalk's ranked Grant Harbor, taking an early 2-1 lead here. This is going to be another match where if we're in favor, we got to attack. We got to get some bonus points. Least match that score of the Ankeny Hawks as they are taking the team lead right now, 18-15.
There's another takedown for Harbor. And I mentioned this in the Indianola duel. Grant Harbor is one of the nicest kids you will ever meet, but you do not want to put your foot across from him on the line. He is flat out nasty and mean and has no problem being that way on the mat at all. He will beat you up, take your lunch money, and steal your date.
He's getting after it so far right now. 6'3", he's jacking
body
it up,
lock,
stepping
toss!
through. Wow. That's
Put him
gonna be
away,
a
Grant!
fall. That is going to be a fall right there.
Boom!
6 points for the Norwalk Warriors. That's going to give them the lead. Wow. Double underhooks, threw it right on the edge of the mat. Action was still in. That's big.
Grant showing a little emotion. You don't see that very often. You know this means a lot to him, as it does the whole team. But the team kind of goes as Grant goes. He's our leader, and they're going to follow suit.
Norwalk with that 6-point swing there is on the board, 21-18 in favor of the Norwalk Warriors right now, heading into the 138-pound match.
That pits sophomore Jace Anderson versus senior Austin Brenizer. And Anderson is another Ankeny wrestler coming back from injury. He's got a little shoulder thing taped up here. He hasn't competed in a while. So I'd like to see Brenizer grind on him, and let's take him into deep water in the third period and see where we're at.
Jace Anderson almost matched Grant Harbor there. His match against the Atomo wrestler, kind of double underhooks there, tossed him and pinned him right away in the first period.
Oh, and oh my. Well,
a lot of actions, a lot of
that
upper
was
body
interesting.
tosses. Our angle up here, that action looked in.
I will say this, that's where Lanny's been calling it all night. He called it in earlier matches with Cox and McKenzie matches, calling the edge, so I have no problem with that.
Absolutely.
When
as long as you're consistent,
yep, when it's consistent,
we're okay with
just
it.
want to know where it's at.
Under a minute here, still scoreless, 138 pounds. Both wrestlers almost look like they're going Greco here so far.
Well, tell you what, Brenizer is a dangerous wrestler. Sometimes dangerous to himself, but he is not afraid to let it fly. And he's really fun to watch wrestling. Was that a stall call?
That was a stall call.
You know, they really need to do something like that on the scoreboards. Put a stall call on there somehow. And he gives the 2 right there. I think that one was legit. I felt like his knees were inbounds. Like I said, it's hard for us to see that line. But
Yep. So a lot of action just happened there within the last 10 seconds. Ankeny's Jace Anderson got hit with a stall call.
Brenizer spins
back.
out. Like to see him get his arm free here.
Almost a throw by here.
So that makes it 2-1 with 15 seconds to go. Low shot by Anderson, which Brenizer counters, and he's reaching through for that arm.
Let's go on down here. 4 seconds left here in the first period. Jace Anderson of Ankeny holding a 2-1 lead.
Like I said, I want to see Austin take him into deep water. He hasn't been on the mat for a while, hasn't competed, has Anderson. Let's see if he's got the lungs for a full 6. And Brenner's already showing after he got tossed on his head and rolled him through, he ain't afraid. He's not going to back down.
Absolutely. Norwalk wins the toss to go in the second period, defers. Jace Anderson of Ankeny will assume the bottom position. Early escape there. Looks like about 7 seconds took to get out. Both wrestlers on the feet.
Good
3-1.
snap down. Good job of Brenizer avoiding that pass by. Anderson's pass by is pretty nasty, Coach.
He's quick. Very quick on top.
Gets you moving, and
we're jacking up here. That could be a toss on the side.
And Anderson taking a little bit of ground there that time from that lock. Looks like he is comfortable there, but Brenizer able to circle out. And there's that pass by again.
Yep. Jace Anderson of Ankeny really likes that pass by there. Going back to it again. Both wrestlers very quick.
Yeah,
very quick.
I'm not sure how Brenizer's getting out of some of those pass bys. He's able to, I don't know, like right there. Just keep spinning.
No points awarded yet. He's not taken down.
Stay in bounds.
He's got to stay on.
No points, and he spins. Still nothing. Still nothing. Wow!
What a scramble there.
That's just effort. That's just effort right there. And hits a carry. Woo.
Carry goes out of bounds.
Good place to hit it.
A lot of action. I have a feeling there's still going to be a big move going to be hit between now and the final whistle blow. We got about 40 seconds left here in the second period.
You know, Brenizer isn't scared to go there, but Anderson, he definitely isn't either. I think you're right. A Greco match is a lot what this is looking like, and he gets a slide-by takedown.
Yep, Brenizer has got to watch that. Just came in too fast there, and Jace Anderson kind of just steps to the side, throws it by, gets a takedown, takes the lead 5-1 as we're rounding out the second period, 15 seconds left.
An escape would be big here. Put Brenizer in a position to take that bottom and escape in the third. To only be down a takedown. Anderson's got a good solid ride on him. Oh, and
Brenizer jumps
Grambied.
over.
Yep, Grambied with a half in. Ill-advised, trying to make something happen.
Jumps over and gives up the 2 swipes there. It's going to be 7-1 as we enter the third period.
Well, now if you're Ankeny, they got to be thinking we're going to try to get bonus here. And that's a caution on the top man.
Yeah, you're right at that major decision mark right now.
Brenizer's to his feet. Looking to get his arm.
Good
Quick
escape.
spin around. 7-3.
All right. Good thing about wrestling, it doesn't matter the score until that final whistle blows. We still got a lot of wrestling.
Minute 40 of it. And my mistake, it's 7-2. That's my bad.
Brenizer very, very capable of going up high, making some action happen, and putting this match right back in favor.
That's actually what. Oh, there's a stall call. That's a stall call. Oh, and they want to talk about it. Assistant coach Austin Anderson's fired up with that call. And might be seeing a bench warning here. No. So that's 7-3. And the Ankeny fans are letting Lanny hear about it, but that's okay. And there's a shot. Shot by Anderson. trying to snake around. But Brenizer trying to hip out. Oh, and he's on his back.
He wrestles. They were giving swipes there.
And that's 11-3 on the score. So they must have given him 2. So big here now for Austin to keep battling, but not give up any more points.
Yep, he's got to get out right now. Ankeny's in favor of a major decision with the score of 11-3. So again, situational wrestling. We got a minute left here in the third period. 11-4 in favor of Jace Anderson.
And Ankeny wants the stall call back. 53 seconds here. And hopefully Anderson trying to get to major will open up Brenizer to some opportunities to score. But he's got to be smart too. Got to understand that what the situation is, like you were talking about.
Yep.
And there's a takedown, 13-4, 30 seconds to go.
As it sits right now with the score of 13-4, 25 seconds winding down. Right now we're at a major decision in favor of Jace Anderson of Ankeny. Brenizer back out, 10 seconds.
13-5. If he can pop off a takedown here, he can keep it to just a decision. 5 seconds. And that's going to do it. A major decision by Jace Anderson puts the Hawks up 22-21. We got an old-fashioned barn burner here, Coach.
This is a dogfight. Every point is going to count, and it's going to come down to these last few matches. And really, the team who can push that conditioning the full 6 minutes and pick up those bonus points along the way, they're going to come out victorious tonight. So It's going to be a dogfight here we enter 145.
We're down to our final 4 matches, starting with Landon Card at 145 pounds for the Warriors. And I believe they said that's Ryan Allen. And he gets he's got a cradle locked up, able to score just 2 off of it. Lando gets the crossface, working on getting how he likes it. And he's going to cut him back to his feet.
Yep, we're already on the second half of the lineup here. This is really going to be a dogfight to the end. Again, the score in favor of Ankeny right now as it sits on the scoreboard. 22 for the Ankeny Hawks, 21
There's another shot
for
by
your
Landon.
Norwalk
Nice
Warriors.
finish as he works his way up. 4-1 with a minute to go in the first period, and comes out with that crossface series.
That's how you get aggressive. You get your team back in, get out, get your offense going, get your team back in it, get the crowds on their feet again. He's coming out on all cylinders.
And he's really doing a good job on top here, taking some of the starch.
Riding tough. There's no separation there. Look, that is tight.
38 seconds here.
Yep, Matt awareness.
Close.
Looking for a little cradle.
Got a cradle locked up.
He's going to jump sides. He's working here. Got to be careful of that.
He went big there. Must not have quite had the elbow, but doing a really good job of not going to give up any points here with 10 seconds to go as he works his way up.
Controlling the mat.
Good job, Landon.
That's
nice
a great
recovery.
First period. 4-1.
And you know Landon's hunting for bonus.
If Landon can pick up a fall here, wow, would that go a long way in the team score as we only have a few bouts left to round out the evening. And whoever has the highest points, as you know, is going to Wells.
That's right.
Big
nice
lift.
mat return. Catches the arm.
Ooh, is he going to bar it up on the outside?
Threw it over his head. Little head
He's
lever
going
action.
for it. Yep, he's working the shoulder there, digging underneath, getting in the trenches, getting out to the side. He's running. He's running right here. He's looking for the fall. This is going to be huge if we can get some swipes.
He's got time. He's got
the
time.
Swipes. He's sitting.
Close. Get
That
your
is
head
gonna
up,
be
Landon.
close.
Head up. Boy, this kid's shoulders must be incredibly flexible.
A lot of time on the clock. 1:15
So
still on the
close.
clock. Good points there. That's another more points. Score 7-1 right now in favor of Landon Card of Norwalk. Minute remaining here in the second period.
And then I don't know, someone's bleeding.
Oh, looks like a mouth guard fell out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Always a little iffy when that falls out and you make the decision to put it back in. I never know what's going in there.
No, you don't. Landon doing a nice job, pressure forward, and gives that switch again. And it looks like Landon's going to go back to work on that chicken wing series that he had success with earlier.
Wow, that was tight before.
Yeah.
I really thought from where we're sitting
That kid's got to
was gonna be
have
the fall.
double jointed shoulders. 30 seconds. He can still work some time.
Card is absolutely dominant right now
all
on the
over
top
him.
position.
He is all over him.
Ryan Allen just not able to get anything
No.
going on. There's really
There
no
we go.
no
That's what I was
separation.
waiting for, a stall call. That could be important here as he's working a butcher series with 10 seconds. And now he's got a potential cradle. Just can't quite get this kid over. It must be the elastic shoulders. Because I've
Yep, he's
seen,
working.
right
wow,
at the end of the
as
period.
time runs out.
So it's there. It's there.
We're on the border of a major decision right now. Let's see if Card can really open it up here as we enter the third period. Card is holding a 7-1 lead.
And Landon chooses neutral.
Get back on the offense. He's really setting the match pace here. Back in on an outside
Very nice
shot. Wrestling up here.
Fought off
controlling the
well
elbows.
by Allen. Gets to the front head and arm here. Right
Ooh,
to the
little
leg.
reach around.
Boy, just dropped down there pretty. Now he just needs to elevate and finish this.
Yep. Let's see if he can.
Oh, see, that's
Potentially
that's why I wanted him to
dangerous.
elevate. Wanted
Yep.
him to elevate there.
Yep.
Don't play around, don't horse him. Get the takedown, get back to work on top.
1:37 left on the clock here. Third period, 7-1 in favor of Norwalk's Landon
Nice
Card.
shot. There he is, pulls him back
There
to
he
the
goes,
center.
picking it up
where
tight.
He wants it. Oh,
Big
and puts
kick,
him down,
put it down.
with authority.
9-1 with that takedown. 1:20 left here in the third period. Putting in a leg here. Going to try and stretch him out. Really needed just a few more points so we can get that major decision, the bonus here. Really open it up, secure it.
Doing a good job breaking his hips down, keeping a good ride. And now Landon's going to go to work. I think he just used that leg ride to get him flat so he could go do his stuff.
Not a whole lot of action going on by the Ankeny wrestler here. Landon Card just not giving him any separation whatsoever.
Oh, he's got him glued to the mat.
50 seconds left on the clock. Third period, 9-1 in favor of Norwalk's Landon Card.
All right, need another takedown here, Landon.
Card definitely the aggressor here.
Coming at him. Oh,
There you go.
to his back.
This could be big. We're getting swipes.
He
It
just
comes
can't
up
quite
for a
get his
half.
arm out. 20 seconds, and Card's up 13-2.
Bonus points. Bonus points is going to win matches.
And now a stall call makes it 14-2. Wow. Dominant job by Landon Card. My bad.
Time is going to expire there. Third period, 14-2. for the senior. Wow, the crowd is on their feet. Norwalk Warriors regain that team lead 25-22.
And looks like our question of the night was answered. Caleb Rathje was going to wrestle tonight, and there he is, defending state champ. He's a little dinged up, but he's going to go out and face Caden Nunez, and we'll see how this goes.
Very high power, explosive wrestlers here. Very experienced wrestlers here. Rathje in deep on an outside shot. A lot of scrambling, a lot of ankles being held here. And he needs to watch
a cradle here. Let go of that leg. It doesn't do you any good.
Rathje has a 2-point lead right now. He's getting swiped.
Got a cradle on
this
there.
Could be a fall.
And Caden keeps fighting, trying to keep that shoulder out of danger, and he fights out of it. Good effort. Good effort, Nooney. Rathje decides to cut him.
Score 5-1 in favor of Ankony's Caleb Rathje.
Rathje has not shied away from the competition here. He's gone up weights, went on to face the best guys, and him and Riggins from Waverly Shell Rock. Boy, did they have a battle as he takes Nunez over with couldn't tell if that's a cradle or just, looks like he's got a cradle locked up.
He did get it locked underneath.
Got it
very
quick.
smooth on what he's doing.
Rathje is long, you know.
Very technical, not very, very explosive, very patient in how he wrestles.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. There's
Less than 15 on the clock here in the first period.
Looks like Rathje's just going to be content here to ride out the first period with his 9-1 lead.
Rathje definitely the aggressor there in that first period. Let's see if Norwalk can pick it up and really match that intensity and more and start getting back into this match here.
Well, Nunez has a wide arsenal. He can do a lot of stuff, but he's just in a tough situation here as he rolls through. Good job. Now keep your head away from your knee because you know what's coming here, Nooney.
Yep. Here comes the cradle.
Keeps fighting really hard.
13-1 in favor of Ankeny right now here at the 152-pound weight class.
Got 3 more to go after this one.
1:20 left here in the second period. Team score again, Norwalk Warriors holding the lead as of right now, 25-22.
Shot by Rathje, Fireman's, and he's got Nunez in trouble. And there's the fall. Good fight out of Nunez. Just a little outmatched by the senior defending state champion.
That's going to give the Ankeny Hawks the lead now. Again, only a few matches remaining left here in the dual score. 28 in favor of Ankeny Hawks, 25 for your Norwalk Warriors.
What is that, like 5, 6 lead changes?
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully you take the over on the lead changes tonight because it's only going to get crazier from here.
So we're in our final 3 matches. Got Caden Schmidt battling Xander Kenworthy at 160 pounds.
This could be a match definitely favored in Norwalk's match here. Hopefully we can get some bonus points. A win ties the team score at 28 apiece.
Got a little shout out from Josh Toby, who's apparently watching this duel. Josh, former science teacher here at Norwalk Middle School AD, and is now the athletic director at Johnston.
1:15 here on the clock, winding down first period at the 160-pound weight class. Still scoreless here.
Nice single leg. That's something Cade has added to his arsenal in the last few weeks, and it's real dangerous, especially what he does with that chin whip. It's just a nice counter, and that was slick. That's the exact move he used to avenge a loss to the wrestler from Ankeny Centennial in the third-place match at the Urbandale meet this year.
Nice quick takedown there, almost just a little outside shot right to a dump. Easy 2 points, it looked like.
Kenworthy works up. Cade brings him right back down. Now this is something Cade's really good at, is taking some starch out of his guys from the top position. And then he comes out here and looking to
might be looking to lock it up. He's on the front head right now. He's working something here.
looking to like hit a cradle maybe.
25 seconds
Well,
left
I
here.
think we all know what he wants to hit. It's just got to present itself. Ooh, weird angle for the knee.
Yep.
See what's going to happen here is Cade continues to grind. Right there it is. He's close to it. Oh, out of bounds.
Wow, the neck wrench was there. 5 seconds left. Wow. Crowd was about to go wild
Yes,
there.
it was. 5 seconds left to go here in the first period. And I think you'll see Cade work to get back to that position. And Kenworthy's obviously aware and was doing a lot of the right things, but didn't seem to matter.
Ankeny wins the toss. Will defer in the first period. Norwalk. Cade Schmidt will go underneath.
He works to his feet, almost out. There he is. So checking my text message, got a shout out from Todd Watts saying we're doing a nice job. I've always said I have a face for radio commentary.
$3-0 right now. $1:30 on the clock, second period.
Yep, got to work that position back to the center of the mat.
Yep.
And you can hear Austin Anderson from Ankeny saying, don't get there. Easier said than done, because Cade's going to force that position.
That neck wrench is tight once it's locked and loaded.
Yep.
It's hard
there's
to come
a
back
shot
from.
Kenworthy, and here we are, the exact position.
There's the front head looking for that cradle, a little near side. Still hasn't scored the 2 here. Looking for that.
He came out in front right when he
Gotta
let
get
go
that
of it.
first. Looks like he's got it locked up. There's the 2. There's the 2.
50 seconds here.
He's kind of baiting him here.
Yep.
Wanting that
Kinda
head to
letting him
pop
come
up a
into
little
it.
bit, cinch it tight, and go after it. 40 seconds winding down.
Well, here we are on the edge of the mat again. Bring him back to the center, Cade.
Almost
I'd like
looks
to see
like
him
a
lock that
cradle.
up. He's close
it
to
looks
having
right
it.
there. $5-0 right now. Winding down the second period in favor of Norwalk.
Oh, Cade's got a chicken wing locked up here.
Can he step over? We're right on that borderline here.
Kenworthy's done a nice job of keeping himself out of danger right on the edge of the match. 3 seconds to go here. Cade wants to return him, and he does. Oh, Wingo asked for a stall call there with 3 seconds. I
Don't think that was going to
so.
happen. Love the effort, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what the great sport of wrestling is about. Everyone gets into it. Third period here, 5-0 in favor of Norwalk. Decision.
He's going to let him go.
Looking
Get
for
to his spot. He's got him in trouble.
exactly where he wanted to be. Let's see if he can settle
And that
in.
at least gets him the major.
He's gotta
Oh,
get
that's
the other
tight.
side. The rest got to get around the other side.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Boom!
134.
And that's what he does. He wears you down and wears you down, and there's nothing you can do about it.
31-28 team score now in favor of Norwalk as we have two matches left.
Gotta love it, Cade Schmidt. Gotta love it. You got my heart rate up.
Wow. Bonus
2 matches
points,
to go.
win big matches. We are in a dogfight. 2 matches left.
Just like we thought it would be. 31-28 Warriors, and we are putting out Tristan Duncan versus Nate Nessa.
Both wrestlers kind of starting just to feel each other out. Not a lot of action here.
Yep, these two have met before. I know Duncan came out on top at the Ankeny tournament, but it was a dogfight. And that's a quick stall call, but Tristan's dad, Wes, shouting some instructions. Dunk looking to get active. Shot from space. Nessa knocks it off.
Yep.
Wes tells Tristan to go at it again.
Yep, keep that intensity, keep that action going. As we approach the 1 minute mark, still scoreless. Both wrestlers where they started. The first whistle right on their feet, center of the mat.
Only 1 shot attempt by each wrestler. But it does appear Nessa's taking a little more ground. Well, Duncan comes right back. It's just a chess match right now. Like you said, feeling the other guy out, seeing what he's going to give you.
Yeah, this one's going to be a real tight match all the way down to that final whistle. 30 seconds left here. First period still scoreless. Both wrestlers still on their feet, battling that head position.
Good shot. Not countered nicely by Nessa.
He's got to wrestle up here. Got to wrestle up.
Got the elbow. Continues to square up. 15 seconds. Duncan's trying to turn the corner there.
Can't give up any points here.
And he gets back to the double.
He's got to wrestle
Continues
up here.
to circle.
3 seconds.
And it's going to end 0-0.
Some good quick firing action right there to end out that first period. Still scoreless.
Yeah, you know, it was a really nice shot by Tristan and a equally good counter by Nessa.
Warriors starting on the bottom position here.
Head on the mat, needs to build his base. Nessa putting a good right on him.
Yep, he's grabbing ankles.
Tristan needs to get going.
Yep, get your head up off the mat. A little quick knee slide, get that knee out. Get up in your stand-up stance and get out. Go ahead in the match.
Trying
to roll through. Oh,
got him rolled through.
This could be big. I don't believe no swipes were taken there. No swipes.
But he did give the takedown.
2-0 now. That ball of fury there. Wow.
And 1 escape for Nessa. And Wingall doesn't think it was a takedown.
1:08 on the clock right now. 2-1 in favor of Norwalk. Team score 31-28.
And I got people asking Zach who's on the call. This is Jeff Graby and Zach Henning, both middle school coaches here for Norwalk. And we've had just a dandy of a dual meet tonight.
Absolutely, back and forth.
Oh,
both sides.
The lead changes have been nuts. And the ties, we've had 2 different times we were tied too.
Absolutely, a lot of talent, a lot of ranked wrestlers, a lot of juniors, a lot of seniors wrestling tonight. That's really what it's all about this time of year, is getting your hand raised late in the season, get to the postseason. Ultimate goal is getting your hand raised at Wells Fargo Arena.
Under 20 here. 2-1 lead for Duncan as Nessa shoots, and not quite a takedown for Duncan. He's just got to get past his arm. This would be big if he can hustle to it. Almost 2! 4 seconds. Big takedown, Duncan.
Tristan Duncan. That will give him a 4-1 lead as he enters the third period. Ankeny Hawk will choose bottom. Scoring points late
Dunk
in
covers.
matches.
And Nessa's quick to escape.
Quick out 4-2. It's still really anyone's matches right now.
Absolutely. And Dunk's got to be careful as he does have a stall call on him.
Both wrestlers battling on that head real tough right now.
Yep. I hear Coach Schmitz yell at Duncan to push it.
Yep.
He's got to take some
open
ground
up here. Open up, score some points, build that lead, secure, getting your hand raised, and putting your
Can't get
team
shot off
ahead.
the mat here. Oh, double unders. That backs off right into a front headlock.
Wow.
That's good, and a shot off the mat. Boom!
Oh!
If he can get the ball here, that'll put it away. He's got him buried.
Oh my gosh! There it is! Norwalk is going to advance.
That makes the
Whoa!
score. 37-28
Absolutely.
Warriors. Pack your bags, Warriors. We're going to the Wells Fargo Arena.
Wow, the crowd is on their feet. That happened so fast. There it is. That secures the duel with one bout left.
One
Wow.
match to go with Nick Marker coming out, number 6 Nick Marker at 182 pounds, and he's going to face Cade Benetham. And Benetham promptly takes Marker down.
Benetham did have a fall against the Ottumwa duel that took place prior to the Norwalk duel you're reviewing now.
Yep.
So he's got a pin under his belt right now, taking an early lead 2-0, 141 first period.
And being down 2-0 is nothing for Marker. He can come out of anywhere at any time. Locked hands, so already he's got a point, and we're tied. That's the thing. Nick Marker is just freakishly athletic and can come out of positions that you never saw coming.
There you go. Oh, there's some scrambling going on here.
And that should be near falls. He's got him stacked up.
Oh, wow, he's getting
Watch
sliced.
the arm.
He's still bumping into him, going over. Wow. This
And he's
could
going to put
open
him
the
away.
duel.
This will be the icing on the cake.
There it is.
Not away, Norwalk. History, folks.
Back-to-back falls. That's a 12-point swing.
You are witnessing history right now as the Norwalk Warriors qualify for the state dual team tournament.
40
See you Wednesday, Wells Fargo Arena.
43-28. Wow.
That final score does not reflect what a duel we just witnessed tonight. Wow.
What a duel. Here we go. We got the presentation of the flag here.
There we go. Wow.
There it is.
Getting the banner. Mr. Lammers, hope that new gym's got plenty of wall space because I think we're going to be putting up a lot of those here. Wow, what an awesome night for the fellas. So proud. Well, I'm going to sign off and get down there and celebrate with the fellas.
Absolutely. Take care. Everyone at home, stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm.
Yep.
Go Warriors.
Stay positive, text negative.